With Pokemon Legends Arceus releasing in a couple days, and the game having pretty much leaked completely, which rest assured, no leaks in this video, there has been a lot of buzz around the title. Now, I've personally been sort of sitting on the fence as someone who is cautiously optimistic about the game, but also not getting myself overhyped nor bitter towards it. Lately, it seems like other than a few like me, which I do see mostly in my comments, that are kind of just on the fence too, either bracing for the game to be good or bad, we see a huge divide, almost like a pendulum of two very predictable reactions to the game. You either see, oh my god, this is going to be the best game ever, Game Freak Daddy, bend me over and call me Susie. Or we see the exact opposite. Oh my god, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. I hope a nuclear bomb hits Game Freak's office. Rah. Obviously, both of these are extreme caricatures, but you get the point. People are either really excited or really apprehensive, and I'm hoping that this little discussion we're going to have today will at least shed some light on why people feel the way they do on both sides, and maybe, just maybe, people can learn to see where each other are coming from, but we'll see. Now, there are definitely a few subcamps here. We'll start with those who are excited. There's those that have been happy with Game Freak and the Pokemon Company. There's those that have not been happy with the last few titles, but are excited about change. And then there's also those who've just played the leaks and say the game's good. Now, that said, sometimes these people who are happy with the direction in which Pokemon's going are just happy with Legends in general. You see these people partake in something that's been dubbed toxic positivity, where they'll write off all criticism as hate and label detractors as nothing more than crybabies, which I mean is nothing new. I'm not adding anything to the discussion by stating this. This has been going on for the past couple years, and it'll probably continue to go on. Conversely, we of course, as you already know, have people that will call anybody who's excited for this game a moron or a shill or the reason that Pokemon sucks, etc. Regardless of which camp you're in, because I know a lot of you are in one of these camps, and regardless of whether or not you think your position is true, these types of arguments don't actually help the situation. Telling someone that their criticism is whining will not satiate that criticism. Telling someone that being excited about a game makes them stupid also does not deter them from being excited about that game. In fact, in both situations, you further polarize each other, making each person's opinion stronger. Anyways, people who are excited about Legends Arceus are more often than not people that don't really care much for graphics. You don't have to agree with that sentiment, but there are a lot of people who don't really care that much about the graphical look of the game. And regardless of whether or not you disagree or agree, this is the fact. There are people like that. I'm personally someone who can appreciate good graphics, but isn't necessarily turned off by not so good graphics either. So while you can make the argument that Legends should look better, a lot of people just don't care that much. The people excited also are probably hopeful for something new and have a preference for this type of more open gameplay that integrates action combat with a new turn-based system and the riding mechanics and stuff like that. I can understand why someone would be excited about this game, whether they're happy with recent Pokemon or they're just looking for something different. I get it. On the flip side, I totally understand why people are not excited and perhaps even a bit apprehensive about the game. If you weren't happy with the previous Game Freak installments, it's understandable that you might have a little bit of reservations towards the title. If a bully on the playground beats you up every time you see him, but then people start to tell you, no, this time he's not going to beat you up, you're not crazy for still being cautious. People who expect more from a graphical standpoint are also justified. Pokemon's a very large company, and we see titles like Shin Megami Tensei 5 and Monster Hunter Stories that do have not amazing, but really good graphics, especially for the Switch. So I also understand that perspective as well. Now again, I do have my own personal takes about what I've seen, and I don't really have any strong opinions either way. I've been very vocal about the fact that I was not a fan of BDSP or Sword and Shield, hence my reservations about Legends, but I'm also not vitriolic or angry about the game's existence either. I want Game Freak and the Pokemon Company to actually try new things, to actually step out of their comfort zone, and when we do stream the game on Friday, midnight, EST by the way, I'm not going to go into it with an agenda. This is going to be, let's experience the game, and I'll decide whether or not I like it. So what was even the point of this video? What am I trying to say? Well, besides just pointing out what many already know, I'm trying to provide genuine reasons for why each faction feels the way they do. I'm so tired of everybody's opinions just being thrown out as invalid or not worthy of attention because it does not align with the current opinion of the masses or the particular person's opinion that's throwing them out. You're allowed to think the game looks cool, you're allowed to think the game looks terrible, and you are of course allowed to be neutral on the game and everything in between. What we shouldn't be doing is alienating those we disagree with, because all that does is further intensify their position, justified or not. It's important not to let Pokemon become your identity, whether it be for the love of the franchise or disdain. Someone enjoying something and someone not enjoying something is not an attack on you as an individual with an opposite opinion. It's simply reminiscent of another person's perspective that you may or may not understand, but should at least respect. As a content creator, I'm constantly seeing dozens upon dozens of comments either praising the game and ignoring its flaws, which is fine, you do you, and vice versa. I'm constantly seeing comments picking apart the smallest details that no one would really actually care about in any other game. And again, that's fine, you do you. I guess what I'm trying to say is everybody just needs to kind of chill out a little bit. If you're upset with Pokemon, like I said in my video talking about people that need to try new games, go try some other monster taming games. Don't complain and then buy this game and then complain more. Try other games. I got you covered with a ton of these games here. And if you are happy with Pokemon, don't go around making silly Facebook posts about, OMG, I don't understand the haters, guys. They're so dumb. Because in both situations, you're not helping the franchise improve. Lastly, if you are someone who's unhappy with Pokemon, like I mentioned, but still continues to buy every game knowing you're not going to be happy with it, you, in your own opinion, are part of the problem. You say that people buying these games are part of the problem because they're adding to mediocrity, yet you're still buying it. So that's kind of a catch-22 now, isn't it? If you're someone who loves Pokemon, egging on people who aren't very happy with the current direction and not accepting that, yes, these games do have flaws, and there is a conversation to be had about what these games can do to improve, you are also actively allowing the Pokemon Company to do less and get more. So in essence, the moral of this discussion video is obviously to subscribe. No, but for real, the point I'm trying to get across here is a similar point that I've made in previous videos, that being to try to understand other people's perspectives, whether or not you disagree with them. The best way to change somebody's mind is to understand how it works, and shutting down anybody that you deem the enemy will not help anyone. With all that said, thank you guys so much for listening to another one of my rant/discussion videos. I really do like making these kind of videos because I feel like it gives me an outlet to sort of just talk about what I see going on in my comment section and on the various platforms that I gather news from. I think these videos are also great because it allows for a discussion to go on with the entire community that we've cultivated here on the channel. So in the spirit of these type of discussion videos, please let me know what your thoughts are on this divide in the Pokemon community down below. Do you think I'm onto something here, or do you think I'm being a sussy boy? I always appreciate your guys' honest and constructive feedback, especially when it comes to touchy subjects like Pokemon. And it's kind of funny because Pokemon is basically more controversial than politics at this point, so have at it in the comments. Anyways, if you are a fan of Pokemon or just the monster taming genre in general, be it someone who's happy or not happy with the franchise, I think in both cases you'll find something good here on the channel. Definitely subscribe, check out my Twitter, my Discord, my Patreon, all links in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.